is Sheba don't know how to put it together. She be lying. She just be doing too much. She be putting out news articles. She don't know how to run her own business. Sheree, is that your logo? Oh, we gonna get into the she of it all. YouTube! Come on, YouTube! My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Why is Sheree going around lying? Why you always lying? Why you got to be lying like that, girl? Let me tell y'all something. If y'all did not go watch part 1 of the reunion of Housewives of Atlanta, y'all don't even understand the laughery of it all. And why I'm laughing is because when Candy told her half of those styles that you brought out on that runway is not on your website, she ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. Let me tell you something. Sheree is a con artist. Allegedly. The reason why I say that is because Sheree done conned all of us to thinking that she did a whole fashion show. Now, y'all remember the fashion show. We gonna go back in time, okay? I like when we go back in time, so let's go back real quick. Y'all remember the fashion show? And you know, we was rooting for her, like, yay, Sheree. I even cried a tear, okay? But in that episode, if y'all go back to that episode, I know the full episode got to be on YouTube because right now they don't took it down because they really don't want us to go back to that whole episode, okay? Okay, if y'all go back to the episode of the fashion show, right? It was a set of hands there. And it was like, oh, a lot of blogs was like, oh, that's the lady's hands, that's the lady. And I said, that not no lady. I said, that looking like a man. That look like man hands, okay? You know, nice, moisturized, you know. Man hands, though. They look thick and, you know, manly. Okay. Come to find out, Sheree, the person behind these fashions, honey, the person behind the fashions, you see everybody was lined up. They was rooting for her. We all were rooting for you. They all was rooting for Sheree, right? And they all was there. Now, the person behind the fashion show, child, let me tell you. Now, the man in the khaki brown tan with the backwards hat on, his name is Born Millionaire, okay? And he styles everybody. Now, before we go back to the fashion show, let's give this man his just due because he has a whole YouTube channel, okay? And this is why Sheree didn't want him to be seen. We're going to go over his interview. And you know I like to break it down like a shotgun, okay? Let me tell y'all something. Sheree did not want this man to be seen on the Housewives because she already knew we was going to dig him up. But see, we didn't have to do much digging because he on the Instagram, okay? And he got a whole Instagram page. He got a whole YouTube channel. And the interview was out on Born Millionaires. He has his own channel. Like I said, the whole interview was out. If you want to go look at the interview with no breaks in it, without me ad-libbing and all of that, because you know I'm here for a good ad-lib, okay? You know I'm going to go through it. So, we're going to go through his interview. But before we go to his interview, we're going to give Born Millionaire his props. He does all the girls. And this is why I'm wondering why the whole Housewives of Atlanta reunion was going on. I'm wondering why it seemed like Candy and Kenya know more about this person, and Sheree is acting like, she act like she don't know what's going on. Well, the reason they know about this person is because he has done their fashions before. So let's get into his fashions, honey. Let's get into it. Now, this is from this season. That is Kenya and Brooklyn doing the whole, remember she couldn't do the football classic, remember that? She couldn't do it because she fell, hurt her hip in that Y and Z. So she did a commercial for Kenya Moore hair care with the whole drumline theme. How he did that outfit? How him do that outfit, y'all? Now, let's go through some more outfits he done did. Is that Escape and Candy Burns? A.K.A. Miss Tucker. Is that Candy and Escape? Yeah. Is that Drew Sidora? Is that the Drew Sidora that's on Housewives? See, this is what I'm talking about. Sheree. The lies you tell, honey, will unfold in your face. Is that Portia Williams? I know that ain't Portia Williams. Child, he done did the whole Housewives lineup. Why you sit up here and lie our face like that? And then you had the nerve to come out with the She News like you did so. Girl, and we gonna get into that reunion, but I'm gonna do that in a whole nother video. But we gonna get into this. Yeah, that's Clifford. She's on, I don't know what pronoun to use for her because I never heard her say a pronoun for herself, but rapper, hair extraordinaire is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She was on there last night. Is that Kenya again? I know you fucking lied. He did Kenya outfit for Candy Strip. Y'all remember when they had all the colors and they was looking all bomb and Shamia was there. Everybody was there. Well, not all the housewives, but the girls was in the building. Manetta was there, and they had on all the colors. Yes. Is that that lady? Listen, Spice. That is Spice from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And that is Prima Donna from Love and Hip Hop Miami. Oh, and that's Trina from Love and Hip Hop Miami. Like I said, he does the girls. Let's get it. Oh, is that Candy Burns and Tucker? Now, he said in his bio underneath his prescription for this outfit that he collabed with another designer, but he still helped design the outfit, right? Right. So I don't understand. Let's keep going, though. And then you got Glorilla in that nice army fatigue two-piece. And you got Spice again. She wore that this season, honey. She wore that this season on Love and Hip Hop. So, yeah. So, let's get into this interview, honey. And that was just some of the things that I wanted to show y'all real quick that he has designed outside of this franchise and Sheree's lies. Because he was the man behind Sheree's whole identity. And he even talked about doing her logo. So I asked, me, I gotta ask, Sheree, do you even have copyrights to your own logo? Maybe that's why the girls couldn't have those bags that they wanted. Remember when Juicidora said, somebody took all the bags off of the set and they put them back on the rack and we couldn't get no bags? Is that the reason why they couldn't get no bags? Because you didn't own the bags? You don't own the rights to the logo? Allegedly. I'm just asking questions. These things have to be answered. So let's get into his interview on his channel.
I did a little something, but I ain't gonna really claim, but we'll say Billionaire, Spice, you know what I'm saying? You got Evelyn, them nigga. I did stuff for Basketball Wise. I did stuff BTJ back in the day, nigga. I did a movie, with Chris Rock. You feel me? I was on there and got credits with HBO. Nigga, I did so much shit.
I know, man.
And then when it comes down to the business, nigga, I have built at least I consult with business. I help them build their brand, help them get to a certain level so they can start manufacturing. You know what I'm saying? So I done built at least 3 businesses I know right now that's still popping.
even down to Sheree business, which he gonna get into a little bit later. But my thing is, Sheree, this is what I don't like about black people. I'm gonna just break it down real quick why I don't like certain shit. I don't like the fact that you needed this man, right, to do your designs. And he helps you out. And he digs your designs with no money up front, no nothing. And then you have the nerve to tell the producers that you didn't want him being seen, so all we got to see was those hands at work? Are you fucking kidding me? All because you didn't want him to shine? Oh, it ain't about him? But it damn sure was about those fashions that everybody had a standing ovation for. Sheree, you are never going to have another show like that on Housewives of Atlanta in your life, bitch. Okay? Never. Never land, bitch. Like Nene said, your house was in Never Land. Now you went and built the chateau. Is the chateau really paid off? Because if you can't pay off this man here and you can't pay off other people, how you paid off the chateau? Did Tyrone have to pay off the chateau like the streets are saying? Because that's what the streets are saying. The streets are saying that Tyrone helped pay off the chateau, allegedly. But you know how I feel. Either way, honey, you just be lies by Sheree. That's what it should be. Lies by Sheree. Cause you lie, girl. You just be lying, child. You just be lying. Let's get into it though.
Multi-millionaires, I ain't gonna put them out there because I don't know if they want, we got Indian and all that stuff. But then see, I went to school. You know what I'm saying? I went to artists. So it ain't like I just jumped out. I'm just one of them niggas that just said, I'm for the style doing it, nigga. I am educated in this.
And he's right. He's not one of those people that jumped out and started saying, you know, you knew his background. You knew he worked with the greats already. All right? And you knew what you was doing when you had him helping you. And you played yourself. But let's keep going.
What I mean by that is, like, if I work with Beyonce, I keep posting, I work with Beyonce. So now you get all her fans, and you get, you know what I'm saying, you build your name off because you work with Beyonce. Right. I don't do that. I post a celebrity, and that's that. If you go up and down my page, you'll see all type of celebrities that I work with. I don't brag on them. You know what I'm saying? If they don't tag me, cool. If they tag me, cool. I'll build my name off my work. If you like me,
Exactly. And that's exactly what I was just talking about. I don't like the fact that black people, like Sheree, won't give another black person they just do. All you have to do is add that person. You can post up the picture. Here's the thing that I don't like. Y'all will post up y'all makeup artists faster than y'all will post up who designed the outfit. Y'all will post up who did your hair faster than who designed your outfit. It's sad. It's true. It's sad. It's sad. And I don't know if it's because people not kissing your ass or something and they not giving you nothing for free. So you figure if I got to pay for it, then why should I post you? That's really sad. That's really, really sad. But let's keep going.
I'm looking at the little show and I'm like, damn, we did our thing, we made Lil Mama look good. Right. You ain't do shit. That's me. Right. Everybody jumping up and down for me. They don't know they jumping up and down for me, but I made you look good. And the fact that you ain't acknowledged it, the fact that you ain't give me no clout, the fact that you ain't even tried to, like...
He's right. Yet again.
So, did you get paid for your work?
I did not get paid for my work. I got reimbursed for my work. And I have the evidence to show that I got reimbursed for my work. We didn't even get to the point where how much your labor is, how much your time is, none of that.
So you didn't get paid for anything but reimbursed for?
I just got reimbursed what I put out. In fact, I didn't even get all that. I just got $2,000.
And that was not the agreement?
That was not the agreement at all.
Now, y'all heard it out his own mouth. he didn't get nothing really back from it of what he put out there. He didn't even get that full payback. So when you read this post and it says, I hired him and paid him in full of what he asked. I also was reimbursed by Sheree. What bothers me is this entire post. No, what bothers me is that y'all be lying, okay? And you still trying to be on the show, whoever this is. Because I believe that's the lady that's in between him and Sheree who found him for Sheree, right? Who's putting that post out there. Now, you still trying to be on the show and trying to be up underneath Sheree. Sheree's not going to have not one more clothing fucking fashion show. So you sitting up there trying to be her friend, trying to get on, honey bun. The ship has sailed. The lies have been told. And we are now hearing the truth. So cut it out already. Like, I don't like the fact that because people want to go somewhere and want to be on somebody's back, they don't want to tell the truth about something. Sheree is not the only one that can get you on the show, beloved. I don't understand why you wasn't, when you was behind the scenes, why you wasn't behind the scenes doing what you was supposed to be doing. Because I would have been, listen, Sheree, I got your fashion show, but I'm going to go over there and talk to the people there. And you ain't even got to say all that. While you running around for her fashion show, you should have been running around taking numbers so you can get on there yourself. But listen here, you would have never been up there because she don't want you up there neither. Let's keep going.
So let's go back. Let's go back to 2022. In fact, we're gonna go back to 2022 January, the first email, bam. January 31st at 5:47 p.m. from Lajuan. Now let me explain who Lajuan is. Lajuan is the middleman between me and Sheree. Most of the time I work with celebrities is through somebody. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes like I'm the last king. I work fast. So it's like if you call me today, I can make shit happen. I'm like the Olivia Pope on fashion. I saved you niggas. You feel me?
He saved me a few times.
My whole thing is this. Like, so everybody know that. Everybody know they come to me. If you want to need something last minute, shit ain't go through. You couldn't get this, you couldn't get that. I'll either replicate it, make it, get it, or best believe we gonna get it done.
And that's why he was the chosen one for the fashion show. You understand what I'm saying? This is why he was the chosen one for the fashion show. The person that went and got him to work with Sheree, the middleman, is the same one that made this post, and she brought it there front and center like she was doing something on this reunion. Okay, because you trying to cover that ass, Sheree. Yeah, the ass you say don't have no shots, you do squats, bullshit. Anyway, you sitting up there trying to cover your ass so good, never thinking that this young man was going to come out because he has not came out. Basically, you forced him out by lying for so long. And this interview is not even 24 hours old, y'all. It just dropped today, okay? This interview just dropped last night. It's not even 24 hours old yet. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all want to go look at the full interview, go look at Born Millionaires. It's on YouTube. Listen, the interview is everything. I'm going to keep going through the interview and I'm going to keep breaking it down because as he is talking, I'm thinking about the whole fashion show of that whole episode, and I knew it wasn't right because Sheree kept running around, she was running around doing her thing, but you didn't want this man to be seen because you're a hater. Let's keep going.
It's going to be done.
It's going to get done. If you call me, it's going to get done. Period. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but Sheree knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
The measurements, you never did the work. You ain't never had shit come. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But again, I played dumb, like, okay, cool, so what we doing? I don't give a fuck about all that, what you did. What we doing, what you need me for? That's all I care about. Alright, cool. So we sitting there, so she said we just need 6 to 8 looks. Hold on. See while I'm talking. So let me find the 6 to 8 looks. Hold on, y'all. So I ain't lying.
Now, we all know Sheree came down there with more than 6 to 8 looks. Okay? She came down that runway with a whole show. With at least over 10 looks, including those bags going across those people's bodies. He even went and got those. He's going to talk about it. Let's keep listening.
So while they tell me, oh, we just need 6 to 8 looks, everything else coming, boom, boom, boom. She put out a bag of some bullshit. We got this, we got that. Like some tights and bodysuits that you can get from around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Regular black bodysuit with a little stitch on it, say she by Sheree. Okay, cool. All right. I was like, so what you need me to do? She like, I need some runway pieces. I need something that's fire. I need something that's gonna make my brand look like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. Okay, cool. You got designs. No. So you need me to design. What else you need? She like, well, after you design it, I need to give it to the manufacturer. Okay, so now you need specs, you need flats, and you need your patterns. Yeah, okay, cool. When you need this by? I need this in 7 days. Huh?
And that's another thing. That's another thing. Being that we're talking about Sheree, I figured we pull her up on the screen. Here's the thing, Sheree. Here's the thing. You had all of this fucking time to get this half of this stuff together. And you was over there building the chateau, something that you probably felt like you needed, and that's cool. Not trying to be all up in your business. I'm trying to be in your business, the business that you bought on the air, the Housewives of Atlanta. You had all this time. Remember when I did a review, if y'all go look at a review, I did a review on Housewives of Atlanta. Matter of fact, I did a review on Candy, when she did the whole speak on it. And she was even mad at the fact that you sat up here and had a Gucci brunch. Oh, because I want the people to be Gucci. You stupid. You stupid. And I'm going to call you stupid again. Reason being, instead of you getting your fashions together and calling this man back, paying him some of his money, telling him, listen, some of those fashions that we did on the runway, I want for the girls. Let's do this and put a package deal together. You didn't have to bring him on the show. He did not want to be on the show. But you could have had those bags put together. Instead of having a Gucci brunch, you should have had a She by Sheree brunch in your house. You understand what I'm saying? Being that you got the chateau and everything, you know, everything's looking all good in the chateau. You should have had a brunch in your house and had your She by Sheree logo back there, and everybody could have took a picture with their bag. But no, you didn't do that because you didn't know what the hell you was doing from the beginning. And I'm with DJ Sky Ritchie. I'm starting to think that this whole situation with this whole fashion show was a whole storyline that got out of control for you. Because once it started rolling, you didn't know how to stop it. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't know how to stop it. And when you came back on Housewives of Atlanta, you had to have a storyline. And everybody kept asking you about the She by Sheree stuff. So you had to keep going with this lie. I don't think fashion is your thing. I think you like to wear labels like Marlo, and that's it. I don't think you like to wear nice pieces. You may like to wear nice pieces, but the damn sure ain't yours. Not She by Sheree. Because let me tell you something. A hustler. Let me tell you what a creator really does. You can't catch me without one of my pairs of sneakers on. I'm going to tell you that right now. A croc that I don't make, you can't catch me without it. All summer long, I have a cup in my hand. You can't take a picture with me without my cup in my hand, without my hat on. If y'all go through my Instagram, it's the same thing as this YouTube without the sleigh on it. I'm telling y'all, y'all cannot catch me without my fanny pack, without my Crocs, without my sneakers. I'm not going to no party without none of my pieces. For you to get on national TV and you had a little athletic wear on, and that was it. You had a little She by Sheree, little water bottle, and that was it. You had, a little couple of pieces on. That whole, maybe not the whole season, but majority of that season would have been me wearing She by Sheree, or She by somebody, or She by Born Millionaire. It would have been She by something. It would have had my logo on there though. So now, when y'all see me with my She by Sheree stuff, nobody can say nothing. Nobody wouldn't have said nothing. I'm with Kenya when she said we were all rooting for you. We was. Because I shed a tear when I seen her fashion show. I said she finally did it. I watched that fashion show like that episode 2 or 3 times. I don't understand why wasn't you not on it? Because is it that your heart is not into the fashion show? Your heart is not into it. That's why. A real creator would have had to run that down all season. Y'all, I'm here. Fashion would have been on the website. Y'all wouldn't have been able to talk about nothing. Her and Candy having that little scene when Candy said she by she, it wouldn't have been none of that because it would have been on the website. Y'all would have got y'all bags on the episode of this season and it would have been that. All that Gucci brunch, you dumb. You crazy. It's no way you got a whole clothing brand and you sitting up there worrying about Gucci. Gucci done made his money off you and all the rest of the black people. And you worrying about them calling it a Gucci brunch when it should have been a She by Sheree brunch. And to go to Extra Yard, you should have had something extra in the bag that was new that was going to go up on the website. No, not you. You selling overpriced items on your website, baby girl, that you ain't even pay for. But you charging us $275 for X, Y, and Z. I don't know how much it really costs, but I heard some of her stuff was in the 200s. An autographed t-shirt and all this crazy shit. Not me, said the cat. Not me. Because you ain't put enough into that brand for me to pay $275 for an autographed shirt. And then what I mean by that is she did not put enough effort in her own brand for you to be charging me $275. A person that wants a brand that's going for it, that's a creator, they work hard for it. This young man, I commend him. All hats off to him. Born millionaire. He did his thing. And as you can see, if you go down his Instagram, go to his Instagram. He does his things with fashion. Hands down. He dresses all the girls and the guys. So for you to sit up there and not want him to be seen on the show as a black woman, as a black man, you're wrong for that. But then on top of that, you're not going to pay him his just due. You don't want him to be seen on the show. Then you get back up on this season and lie. Girl, bye. Let him keep talking, though.
Okay, cool. I said, but you only need 6 to 8. Yeah, okay, cool. How much something like that cost? Rajuan already know my business. I already do this. I do this for a living. So she already know I'm already at 15, 20 bands out the door if you trying to go to a manufacturer. Straight up. Because you're not trying to go to a manufacturer with anything less than 50 bands. So what I'm charging you is going to be 35 at the manufacturer to get your specs, to get your samples, and to get your patterns made. That's off rip just to get your clothes line started. You $35,000.
He did her a favor, okay? All because he wanted her to shine. And the sad part about it is, she didn't want him to shine. Oh, it ain't got to be about him. Oh, I don't want to talk to him. Y'all don't need to film us talking. No, because you didn't want nobody to know who the fuck he was, bitch.
So I'm going to do that, okay. So I figure, okay, cool. You come to me, I'll do 15 or 20, depending on how many pieces you want. You know what I'm saying? So she already know in her head, Rajuan already got in her head, it's 15, it's going to at least be 15 bands. So with that in her head, while we sitting there talking, at 9:07, January 3rd, on a Monday, this hoe said, give me 15 to 20% of whatever you charge her. Because in her head, she already know I'm going to walk away with at least about 3-4 bands just off connecting y'all because I already know your prices.
Right.
Rajuan know my price. We've been working for a year. All right, cool. So she texting me this while Sheree telling me everything she needs. I'm giving her now the game. If you try to go to a manufacturer, you're going to need this, that, you need a lookbook, you need your samples, right. You need this, you need that. I'm telling her everything she needs. All right, cool. For me to do all that in 7 days, it could be done because a nigga ain't going to sleep if you pay me. Right. Straight up. So they can get done if you pay me. You feel what I'm saying? So she said, okay, how much everything gonna be? I said the lowest I can go is 10 bands. That was the first thing I said. The lowest I can go fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you should rate. Nigga, you got 10 bands.
Yeah, that's not.
Like you on national TV. Bravo paying you. You can't tell me Bravo not paying you.
She got the biggest
You on
house.
motherfucking Chateau. In Chateau.
Hello? You trying to tell me that you couldn't pay that man his money? You couldn't pay him more than $450? Yeah, I said it. You only paid him $450 up front. You zailed him $450. He gonna get to that, because I'm gonna let this good man talk and give him his just due and give him all the props in the world. Because let me tell you something. You don't do stuff like that to people that help you out. And this is why Sheree ain't never gonna have no success, y'all. People already know she don't like to pay for things. And if you go look at the episode when she's doing the sip and see for the baby, okay, remember the guy that came in there with the mohawk that was curled, the designer that did the whole balloon design and stuff for her? He does stuff like that. They had a whole nother show with him on it of doing designs for weddings and stuff like that. You heard what he asked her. He asked her for the budget. She said there is no budget, but there is a budget. He looked at her and laughed like, what? How is it a budget and there is a budget? Girl, you on TV, you don't want to say that you have a budget. Rich and famous people do not like to spend their money, but it's always that black person that want to be seen all the time and want to act like they got money. And Sheree is one of those girls. I want to be seen. I want to be seen in the latest fashion. I want to look like I got money, but I don't really got no money. That's her.
Hey, you feel me? You got something. You got some jewelry you can pawn. You got something. But nigga really want their business, they gonna do what they need to do to get their business. Why you gonna get it back?
Exactly. All she had to do was, listen, let's work out a payment plan, draw up a contract, tell me how much it's gonna be for this and this and this and this and this, and I'll give you a down payment, and then I'll keep paying you throughout whatever is going on. Hopefully I'll be on next season, and then we can go back to the drawing board for next season, because I want to do something else. That's all she had to do. But Sheree is not a thinker like that, and you can tell when she starts stuttering, when she starts lying. Sheree don't want no clothing line. This has been her storyline since she's been on the show, okay? Y'all remember the show with fashions, with no fashion. This is her third show that we're talking about. And this was the only show that had fashions in it. And they had nice ones at that. So my thing is, she should have sat down with that young man behind the scenes, one-on-one. I don't really have it up front, but I need you. I want to make my brand pop. When I start selling, I'll start paying you off. That's how you know she didn't really want it. Notice how this season here that we're talking about, season 15, you notice that they only showed Sheree one time when she was on the phone with the guy talking about her designs, and it wasn't this guy right here. It was somebody else, because it was on FaceTime, and she asked the guy why he didn't have a She by Sheree hat on. Why is he showing your She by Sheree brand when you're not even into it like that? No, you too busy having Gucci brunches, but I digress. Let's keep going.
You feel me? So that let me know she ain't street smart, though she ain't no hustler, because if you was a hustler, you would went and pawned the ring real quick, let me get this little 20 bands, shoot this nigga this little money, get what I need to get, and I'm gonna get it back. You on national TV. If you were smart, you would have used me and said, listen, let's do all this. Find me somebody to sell on my website. Let me give you an extra little couple dollars. You know, I'm gonna call a job.
We would have did it.
Set her
Website,
set her shit up real quick. I would have made it, shoot her, advertise that shit on Hollywood. You would have made your money back. You would have made triple that. And you would have sold out at least made at least 200,000 in one night. More than that. Because if you look at my numbers on my website, she got millions. I ain't got a couple thousand. She got millions.
And she got support from all the girls who posted.
Everybody.
Hello, I just said that. Sheree, you did yourself wrong. You underbid your own self. Because you had already the fashions from him, right? Okay. Should have paid him, put those on the website. Then you're supposed to do another line right after that. You got paid from Bravo. So how many people you owe, Sheree, that you don't have no money? That's what I want to know. How many people do Sheree owe that she don't have no money, y'all? Because Sheree acts like a little broke bitch, okay? No. And I'm not trying to be funny. Allegedly, listen. Sheree don't act like she penny pinching. Robbing Peter to play pool, that's what my grandmother used to say. Robbing Peter to pay pool, that's what she did with this young man right here. What is it? You don't wanna pay for nothing, so you don't got away with it. So you feel like, oh, so I'm Sheree, you supposed to want to do things for me for free. Nobody works for free. See, and I believe if you would have gave him some clout and not lied on him on that reunion, he would have never did this interview. But because you lied about him being paid, he had no choice but to come out, right? This whole situation is crazy, but let's keep going.
Yeah, you feel me? Everybody supports you. You've been on the national.
And I think that's the big question. Like, why wouldn't she just do her business?
Let me just say this. This is only part 1 of this interview. I will be putting out part 2 right behind this. But this interview is getting ready to get even more juicy. So stay tuned. My name is Eve the Weave. Look out for part 2 of this interview.